beautiful butterflies. How in the world are y'all doing today? Come on in. Bring a friend. Let's talk about it. We got time. I've already eaten. Don't have to be back until 1:35. So I got time to sit down and talk to y'all about whatever y'all want to talk about today. Mm-hmm. Give you a few things that's going on. Talk to y'all about what we did last night, the trivia. See how y'all feel about it. From the views, I don't think nobody wanted to play trivia last night because it's a lot of other drama going on out here on YouTube. You know, people like drama. I ain't into all that. No. I'm going to read you if you come for me, and I'm done with you, period. So ain't no sense you coming back saying nothing else. And that's how I roll out here on YouTube. 20 views, 2,000 views, 20,000 views. It does not matter. That's who I am. Yeah. Sometimes you got to feel your way through this stuff. Especially when you've had the drama come for you. And a lot of people have said a lot of lies and said a lot of things that they shouldn't have said about you. Now I'm just kind of kicking back, listening at what the people are saying about them. And I'm like, should have kept your mouth shut. Shouldn't have said nothing, but you did. Hey, everybody coming in. Good morning to you. All right, so the head wrap is a new one. Tanya sent me some more head wraps. She's doing very well down at the school. People walked up to me this morning when I had it on. They wanted to know her number and whatever. So it's different strokes for different folks. Some people like them, some people don't. Okay? If she sent them to me to advertise for her, damn it, I'm going to wear them. Okay? Because I like them personally. And no problem with me. Okay? Let's see who's coming up in the building this morning. First one in. Hey, Kendra, how you doing? It's been a minute. I ain't been over there to see you because I've been working. Yeah, just got out of a meeting. Excuse me. Everything has changed from one year to another. All you need is somebody new to come in, head in charge. She gonna bring about her own rules and her own regulations of what her job title is to accomplish whatever mission she on. Right now, she on don't ride that clock. Right now, she on safety for them children. Right now, she's on let me prove myself. She's coming from a total independent school district, north side. I think this is her third job as superintendent. So it's all good. Yep. Doesn't affect me none because I just go down there and I do what is on that sheet that says I'm supposed to do. If I'm asked to do something different, I have a choice. Yeah, I can. No, I can't. And that's it and that's all. It's got a lot of people up in feathers and doing, but you wasn't doing the right thing from the beginning. So if you know you wasn't doing right from the beginning, you had a choice to stop and change, or you had a choice to keep on doing what you're doing. Makes me no different. It's just a job to me. It's a job I like, but I mean, if they told me this evening when I go back, we don't need you no more, okay. It's been nice working with you. Okay. Glad to have met you on my journey. Moving on. That's how my life goes. Hey Tasha T. So how did y'all like playing the trivia last night? Views wasn't all that, but it's all good. I don't care nothing about that. When I first came out here, of course, you want to have the views. You want to make the most money. But if I got to make money on a bunch of drama, talking about somebody else and lying on somebody else, forget it. All money ain't good money, and that ain't good money for me. No. I would rather make a small amount of money out here on YouTube, minus the drama, for a long time, than to come out here bragging about how much money I'm making on YouTube, and all of a sudden, my channel is gone. I'm demonetized, and I ain't making no money. Now, which is the better money? The money for the long haul or the money for the short haul? I'll take the long haul for 200, Alex. Yeah, some of these people don't think. They just don't have a clue. They don't. What's up, mister? You here? All right, thank you. Hey, Miss Carolyn, how you doing this morning? Miss Lee before is in the building. Thank you for coming over. Kevin, good morning to you and Lawanda. Lawanda, I did not see where you told me to take the money and use it to buy the kids some treats or some snacks. But Miss Audrey emailed me this morning and let me know that that's what you had said. Because I kept wondering why you didn't send your cash app through. Brittany and LaWanna won second place in the trivia last night. And Sting won first place. So Sting got $20 and LaWanna and Brittany would have gotten, if LaWanna had wanted to play, she would have gotten 15 and Brittany got her 15. So Sting and Brittany got their money and LaWanna wants me to buy the kids snack with her. So thank you for buying my kids some snacks because they sure be looking for them in the evening, LaWanna. Yeah, they be deep off into my pocket every day. But that's okay. You know, I would rather give it to them than to anybody else right now because I know they appreciate it. I know their parents appreciate it because some of their parents are just getting home. We route the children around their parents' schedule. So I have one little guy, he's 3 years old. He ate around 11 o'clock. He's eating his lunch and his snacks. So when he gets on the bus, the first thing he asks me is, Ms. V, you got me a snack today? I gotta get him a snack. Okay? He's hungry. His mother pulls in about 10 minutes after 5. We should be dropping him off about 10 minutes to 5. But we work with the parents. His father works way out in Walla. That's a good hour and 45-minute drive in the traffic trying to get home to meet him. So we rerouted our schedule to make him next to last, so one of the parents will be home to receive him. They had a lady they had hired to be there with him to take him off the bus, and the lady was getting paid, and we there 2 days in a row, and the lady ain't nowhere to be found. Well, we're not gonna leave the kids. We're gonna keep them with us. So if it gets past our time to clock out, which is 6 o'clock, you got to go in and you got to justify why you went past 6 o'clock. So at that point, if I can't contact the parents and find out where they are, then I have got to take the kid back to the bus barn with me, or either I have got to have a daycare close by where I can drop that kid off and text the parent and let them know your child is at this daycare after evening, okay? Because you weren't there to meet them. It hasn't happened yet, but just in case, I'm not leaving nobody's child behind, especially a special need kid. Are you for real? I wouldn't have taken that job if that's the kind of heart I had. No way. I wouldn't want nobody to do mine like that, normal or special need. Do unto others as you would have them to do unto you. Hey, Peter Jones, do you think Diddy is finished? What you mean, is he finished? He got a new roommate yesterday. Whatever the guy's name is that was over the cryptocurrency, he's in jail also for fraud. That's his new roommate. So I don't know. He better not pull nothing on that guy. I don't know nothing about that guy. That guy might take him out, okay? He better keep his hands to himself, and whatever thoughts he got in his head, he better keep them in his head. And that's all I'm going to say about that, okay? Because at this point, ain't neither one of them got nothing in jail. Both of them were pretty well off, but not no more. But come back and let me know what you're talking about, Peter Jones. So thank you, LaWanda. I appreciate that, and my kids will too. Excuse me, y'all. Fran is in the building. What's up, Naptown? How you doing, sugar? My lunch break is over. We'll catch the replay. Okay, I appreciate you always, Kendra, coming in. Okay. What is that? GAAA? Thank you for this conversation. You're welcome, and welcome to Chatting with Ms. V. Hit the like button, subscribe, become a member over here. We're good people. We ain't out to bother nobody. We are out, not out to take nobody out or down. That's not the mission over here. We get along, okay? When we see we can't, we move on. Saddle it back away and get on about our business. Let them say whatever they want to say. I guess you pronounce that guy. I guess. You say it's meaningful? Well, thank you. Hey, my Jersey girl, what's happening, sugar? Always peace and blessings back to you from H-Town. I'll take that Detroit love, any love. You in Indonesia but can relate. I think people are people all over the world. I've traveled a lot in my lifetime, and that's what I've gathered from being around a lot of different people in a lot of different places in the country and out the country. You're going to find similarities everywhere of people who are good people, not so good people. It doesn't matter what race, what ethnicity it is, what nationality, it does not matter. Good people, bad people, followers, supporters, they're everywhere. Look, you coming in from Indonesia and you can relate to me, and I'm a Southern black girl, okay? That's just out here just being me. Ain't looking for nothing. Whatever I get, I'm thoroughly happy. It's more than what I had. And I'm good. Either way it goes. Okay. Me and Audrey were cheerleaders. I saw Miss Audrey. I didn't really see you, Tasha. So y'all did care for it, huh? I put it out there late, but now we got so many content creators out here, and it's so much drama from people coming for people that they probably should have never said nothing about in the very beginning. Yeah, I could be like that if I wanted to. For the people who came for me, I could come out here and I could dog walk the hell out of them because they're not even in a position to even have come for me. And the things that they said were so stupid, they couldn't even defend it when I came out and defended myself. How you gonna talk about my travels around the world when you didn't know? And then I come out here with pictures from everywhere. See what I'm saying? I don't know if you call that jealousy or just plain hate. I don't know what you call it. You gonna come out here and you say my husband is fake, but you ain't even got a husband. But you talking about a dead man. No respect. That's not who I am, okay? You come over here looking for that kind of person, get over there to them channels that talk a lot of noise and can't back it up. Ain't got no paperwork, ain't got nothing. The truth always comes with paper. A lie, you're never going to have no paper for it unless you make it up. That's happened out here on YouTube before too. Hey, Zah, how you doing? Hello, Ms.V. Hope all is well with you. Life is good. I don't have no complaints, Zah. None whatsoever. And if I did, do you really want to hear it? No, you got your own damn complaints. You ain't trying to hear about mine. But it's good. It's all good. Look at Princess. What's up, Tagisty? Good morning, Queen and Chat. On my way to work and listening. So are you working with the high school special needs again today? Is that going to be who you will be working with, or will you rotate, Tagisty? Because you're going to find each grade level is going to be different. My most critical children at this time are junior high. Very hormonal. Going through all kind of changes. Being special needs, they don't understand it. It's my job to try to help them through it. Some days I'm good at it. Some days I feel like I have fell flat on my face and ain't no getting up. You just got to pick yourself up and say tomorrow's another day. Maybe you'll think of something tonight. Pray about the situation. Maybe God will give you something to say that'll comfort them and get them through whatever they're going through. So I have to roll. Okay. Gaya. In Indonesia, we have actress named Nikita Marzana. He always opens up about her mouth and can't shut up. That's just the way of the world. You can always have people who are silent. Silence is golden. You can always have people that in your business ain't got no business in there because they can't handle their own. They ain't even on the same level. So why you trying to tend to something over here when you can't tend to what little you got over there? To whom much is given, much is required of them. Okay? So if I'm given a lot, more is required of me than them. And there's a reason. Okay? Maybe he understands that I can handle the pressure. Maybe he understood you couldn't. I don't know. You got to talk to him about that. If you're not where you need to be or want to be in life, and then maybe you should just ask God. Maybe you asking for things you can't even control yourself. You can't handle them. That's why you ain't got them. Okay? Miss Carolyn says they have started on Jay-Z, Ms.V. I kind of saw some reels and some shorts out there about him yesterday. And I knew it was just a matter of time because him and Diddy were so close. And they got the mouth kissing pictures out there. And it's another way of bringing another black man down. So you know if you're getting up the ladder and you've gotten to that status, you better have a squeaky clean or you better have some papers or something to say, this ain't true. This ain't so. The problem is they were so open, don't you think, with their life and their lifestyles. And so many people have come through in all this time they've been doing this stuff. So it's going to be hard. I feel. They say he's being accused of poisoning his ex-business partner. I did read that. I read that yesterday on the bus. Damon Dash. And I just pray that all this stuff with the killing of people, that they don't get charged up with that stuff. But where there's smoke, there's going to be some fire. Or some fire has already been there and it's some smoke that need to be put out. I don't know. I know in their minds, they probably thought it'll never come to the light. The only way it may not come to the light if you do it yourself and ain't nobody else involved and ain't nobody seen nothing. It's just you and Jesus at that point. Otherwise, you can't trust nobody. This right here, them dollar signs and them coins will take you down every time. All somebody got to do is give them a few more coins than you have given them. And you going down. They know everything. It ain't no benefit for them to pass up the money. You don't mean that much to them. Good morning, Miss Deborah Silver. How are you? Lawana, I enjoyed trivia last night. Did you get my message? Miss Audrey sent me a message this morning. Because she know I be trying to read the chat and trying to keep up with the chat, trying to give commentary at the same time. And then last night I was trying to keep score. Y'all helped me with the score last night because I would be looking and then somebody would say, Ms.V, wrong. Go back up. I had to answer first. I go back up. They be right. I got to correct it. But I thought it was something different other than just the everyday, ordinary, run-of-the-mill stuff that we talk about every day, which we've been talking about Diddy a lot lately because he's in the news. I guess Jay-Z in the news. But one of my subscribers brought something to my attention yesterday. She came over after the live and she made a comment. And I have to agree with her. She said, Ms.V, this is all a deflection on the election. I didn't have to give that much thought. She's right. Why did the arrest have to come about right about now? They could have nabbed him months ago. They could have raided him months before. But it's like we are, I don't know how many days away, but the election is in November. October's a few days away. And all this is coming out now. So we focus our attention on the Diddy's of the world and the Jay-Z's of the world and everybody else connected with this Diddy stuff, and forgot about what's going to happen in this election is going to be way more important than Diddy, because none of this stuff Diddy got going on, Jay-Z got going on, it won't affect us. But that next president that get in that White House could affect us for 4 whole long years. Now, I don't know what ages y'all are, but at 70, I'll be 74 years old. That's a big portion of my retirement life. You see what I'm saying? On a fixed income, I already worked for my checks. My Social Security, my retirement, I don't work for that. But the wrong person could get in there and make my life a miserable hell, because those salaries are not going to change. And it's like I told you before, they're great when you first retire. But as the cost of living goes up and your money is not going up, it's not the same. Well, if you ain't never worked nowhere, if you ain't never retired from nowhere, if you ain't never drawn a Social Security check, you're not going to understand it. I'm talking over your head. But for those of you who have started drawing your retirement and your Social Security, and maybe that's all you got, you don't have nothing else coming in, or maybe you didn't have a 401k on your job, you feel me? You understand? Yeah. So LaWanna saying she enjoyed the trivia last night, but Miss Audrey did email me this morning. I was reading it after our last run. When we went to the gas pumps to fill up for this evening, I was outside and I was looking through my emails and I saw it, and I appreciate that. My kids do too. Trust me. Thank you, LaWanna. To speaking to everybody, I appreciate that, because I did look and I when I saw it, I was like, LaWanda didn't send me a cash out for her money. So I was going to ask you about it this morning. So I'm glad you came in, and I'm glad Miss Audrey let me know before I came on live. In the safe zone. Hey girl, how you doing? Welcome, welcome. Happy hump day, everyone. Right back at you in the safe zone. Oh, thank you. I didn't even know you were a sugar wooger. I don't go down there and look at it. But in the safe zone, say, hello, Ms.V. Let me tell you something that you might not be aware of. Because of what? But I've been a sugar wooger for 3 months now. Thank you. I appreciate that. Okay? I really do. I like it when content creators get along and they can support each other in a positive way. Supporting each other in a negative way where I'm covering up for something maybe in the safe zone and said or done that I know ain't right, that's not positive. That's negative. That would only mean that I'm over there supporting her, so perhaps her people can come over here and support me. No, it shouldn't be like that. People should go to whoever's channel they want to, but be able to sit down intelligently and listen to what the people are saying and make a choice from there, whether you want to be a member over there, whether you want to subscribe over there, or whether you just want to kick back in the bushes and listen. Okay? Now, that's the way I think, because that's the way it used to be. We didn't wake up every day with this one coming for that one and that one coming for that one. But somebody messed up. If you came for that person, everybody is not me. Everybody is not going to say, get on about your business, okay? I got time for you. Some people are going to drag you up and down YouTube, Rose Street, Boulevard, Avenue, and bring you back again. You need to know who you're messing with out here, okay? I'm just saying, take it for what it's worth. Okay, hey, Shatika, good morning to you, Shatika. Living for Jesus is back. I love that handle. Good afternoon. Hey, how you doing? Yeah, I tell you, I don't care nothing about no colors or no hearts. Okay, they are everybody heart in actuality. in the realness of the world, it's red and it bleeds red. Okay. So if a heart stands for another content creator's color, matters not to me. I'm glad you can support her and support me. Thank you. What is the topic of the day? A little bit of this and a little bit of that. I didn't really have a topic today, Lawana. I came in here trying to get my dental insurance together because I switched it out this summer. I switched my whole insurance program together this summer because I had Blue Cross Blue Shield through the school and it was costing me an arm and a leg. That was the whole reason for going to work, because I needed to get insurance to go along with my Medicare. To find out these people are taking almost $200 out of each paycheck for what all I had last year. Long term, short term, dental, medical. They go by age. I'm like, no, 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 no. I'm not going down there work for this. So this summer I got busy looking to find out what I could have and what I needed to go along with the Medicare, because it only pays 80%. So I got that together. To find out this morning I had a dental appointment, but I had to call those people yesterday and tell them, wait a minute, hold up. If you don't have Humana and I don't have Cigna, then my copay is going to be awfully big. I'm going and call up Humana and find a dentist that take Humana, and I'm not going to worry about that, okay? Because I'm not fixing to sit up here and pay y'all $1,000 for this. That's like not having no insurance. Just for a cleaning today? We're not going to do it like that, babe. So you got to watch how you spend your money. And it don't take long when you spending it frivolously on things that you really don't need to. Good morning, Valencia. You catching the live? You got to be at work. Maybe it's lunchtime for you. Ms.V in chat, running late. Oh, you running late for work? Because I thought you should have been at work. See, some of y'all have been over here so long. I know where you're supposed to be at a certain time. What time you get off from work. I know this stuff, okay? I pay attention. I saw you were on live. Happy to catch you before, okay, my day starts. Thank you, Valencia. I appreciate that. Kama, good evening from Morocco. Ooh, look at the international auntie. Bring them in. Come on in, baby. It's all good over here. We love all over the world. We just spread love. That's all. We ain't got nothing else to spread. We can give you love. Come on in. Welcome to Chatting with Ms.V. Be a part. Miss Aretha's in the building this morning. Living for Jesus says, my youngest daughter is high functioning artistic. She's very emotional, hard to keep her grounded. And that happens with them. Most of them, even though they're high functioning, you got to keep them focused. Just the least little thing can throw them off and irritate them. This morning, one of them had my spare phone. She likes to listen to music on the spare phone. So I've been letting her listen to music every morning. But you know, Miss R, she wants to go over there and take my phone from the other one, Miss D. And I'm like, no, because you broke my phone last year. Because Miss D let me set it up and she just listened to the music. That's it. She don't touch no buttons. She don't do nothing. And she's very careful with it. And she hands it back to me when it's time for her to get off the bus and says, thank you. You, on the other hand, you went in there adding all kind of apps on my phone. And the next thing I know, the phone ain't working. So I had to pay $50 because I had insurance on the phone to go get this phone, get it replaced. I can't with you. Nope. So she'll get me every evening. Phone, I go right back. No, that's every evening, y'all. But I have quite a few that are high functioning, and I have 5 this year that can really, really take you to a whole different level if you ain't patient and laid back and trying to understand what you're dealing with. Still don't have no paperwork on them yet. But I pretty much picked out their personalities, what they like, what they don't like, how I can get to them. I have one that is still, he gets excited or he gets mad. Either way it goes, he's going to hit himself all upside the head. He beats himself. And I'm like, we got to stop this, because sooner or later you're going to hit yourself in the eye. Or either he's beating the phone. He carries a phone every day, and he's playing some kind of little game on his phone. But my goal is, before the first of the year, you're going to stop hitting yourself upside the head, okay? They have a different pain level too. They don't feel pain like we feel pain. What hurts us doesn't necessarily faze them. They're different, okay? Everything done in the dark will come to the light, and this is a year of exposure. You ain't never lied. It's so much been coming out this year. It is not even funny. And it's stuff that it's been hinted out here, because think about who was the first one, a celebrity, to come out here and tell us about what was going on in the celebrity world. Think about it. A man. A lot of people went down ill, in critical condition, laying in hospital rooms for months. All that's coming out too. But Cat Williams was the first one that came out here and told us. He did. If you think back, everything that he said is happening. He did. And he said his butthole was clean, closed. He wasn't going down like that, no matter what. He said it. He did an interview with Shannon Sharp. He told it on stage at some of his concerts that he did. Cat was the one. He exposed it all. He took a hell of a chance too. Tasha say last night was a nice time and break from Diddy. Yes, we can't just go with him every day. That gets to be boring too, because his life is truly boring right now. I mean, what is he doing? He's waking up when somebody tell him to wake up. He's going to bed when somebody tell him to go to bed. He's eating what they bringing him, whatever little money he got to buy something different. He has a roommate now, so we don't want to just burn that out. We want to wait now with the Diddy situation until something really happens that's worth talking about. That's why I was trying to get away from it last night, Tasha. Beauty you want to be? Yeah, these last 4 years, their policies and the deals they've been making driving the cost of living up and our quality of life down. I ain't voting for 4 more years of that. Like I say, I'm not here to tell you who to vote for, but you better look at what was done when Trump was in office, and you better look at what Kamala did as vice president and what she say she gonna do, and look at her track record thus far. All right? And make a decision from there. That's all I can tell you. In the safe zone, you are most welcome, Ms.V. Thank you. I appreciate that. I really do. Gru, Jacksonville, Florida here. All right, come on in, baby. We good. We good. You kind of, Jacksonville, that's kind of up at the top of the state, right? I've driven to Florida before, but it's been many. I was still at the plant. My daughter was into Disney World when I drove her there the first time I took her. My mom had taken them several times, all of her grandchildren. But I drove her there the first time I went. So that would have been in the 90s, early 90s. Peter Jones, what jail time would you give Diddy? Life? If all of these things come out to be true, and they can actually tie him to it, Why would I want a predator, a monster like that to come back out and do it again? 'Cause I'm a firm believer. Once the brain is snapped, it's easy for it to fray and snap again. Mm-mm. He doesn't deserve to be on the streets. If everything that has been brought out about him is true, he does not deserve to be on the streets. He should not be able or allowed to hurt anybody else. Mm-mm. Nope. It's done. It's over. You had your fun. But it wasn't fun to the people you were doing it to. And you didn't do it to one, you did it to lots. And that's my opinion. Okay? Sting, wait a minute, who is it? Oh, straight out of nap time say, I enjoyed the trivia last night. I got 5 right. Learned a lot also. And that's basically when you do trivia, not so much that you win the game. It's okay to win, but did you learn anything? I think every day you wake up and God gives you the opportunity to open up your eyes, your mind working, your ears, you can still hear. You don't necessarily need your mouth as much as you need your eyes and your ears. Silence is golden. So if you learn something every day, that's one more thing that you've learned in life. I don't ever want to go to bed at night and not think back through the day. Am I the only one that does this before I go to sleep? I go back over my day in my head every night before I say my prayers. Thinking, did you hurt anybody? Did you say anything that you shouldn't have said? And then asking for repentance in case I did. Because it's not in me to do that. But trying to make tomorrow a better day, the next day that comes a better day than today. Trying to keep peace in my life. That's very important to me. I don't need all this chaos and all this stuff in my life. A lot of people live for that. They like the back and forth. They like, I don't want it. Okay? This ain't the channel for that kind of stuff. Y'all, please bring those likes up for me. Like I say, I don't care how many is in the chat, but I like an even number. That would help. So I'm glad, friend, you enjoyed it. In the Safe Zones have topics that are very informative. I love that about her. Yes, she does. And in the line of work she does, I like to listen to her because she's certified in that area. I was looking for the right word. So I know she knows what she's talking about, Tasha. Yes, I can only talk about, I'm diverse, but I can only talk about the things that I know about, okay? If y'all give me something I'm not familiar with, I had to go research it to even talk about it with you to sound intelligent over here. A lot of things I know because I've lived it, because I've been here a long time. And I'm not this type of person that sit up in the house all my life and not really commune with people. That's why I can pick up on personalities pretty good. Yep. Mill Creek, what's going on? Hey, welcome. Hey, Miss Jackie, good morning. LaWanda, Cat Williams, yeah, Cat told it. And if you ever get the opportunity to catch one of his shows, do it. I saw him once when I was living in Catonsville. He came to Baltimore. And me and my husband went over to see him. He puts on a great show. It's worth the money. Whatever he charges for the show, it's worth it. Ms.V just made it to work. That was quick. Everyone have a blessed and safe day. Hope to catch you this evening. Okay, Valencia, I appreciate that. You have a good day also. Cat Williams, Jaguar Wright. I found her about a month ago and started watching her. Corey Feldman. I've never seen that one, Living for Jesus. Is he out here on social media? All of them were telling the truth and trying to warn people, but they were called liars. And now the truth is out and they all deserve respect telling the truth. You know, when you tell the truth, nobody really believes you. For some reason, especially out here on social media, you can tell a lie and it will run all over social media. You ain't got to give no receipts. You ain't nobody gonna question you. But if you come out here and you tell the truth, the whole truth and nothing but the truth, so help you God, you might get 2 out of 10 that believe you. Isn't that amazing to you? How a lie can spread all across the internet. No paperwork, no, you were nowhere to be found. Ain't nobody in your chat or in your audience gonna question you as to how do you know? Tell us that. They just go along with it, and then they start making little comments about it like they so sure that this person knows what they talking about. And that person don't have no idea. They just lying their ass off. May God be with them. Grant you peace that you don't have. That's all I can say. Lawana is agreeing with me. Hey, Aaron Jones, good morning. Welcome to Chatting with Ms.V. Miss Carolyn says, think about it. Did his roommate didn't just happen to be that person? That's a calculated move by the FBI, probably, because this man had to be there first before Diddy, because he's still waiting his time to go to court, but he had to already been in there. And why did they put those two together? You right, Miss Carol. All this stuff to me seems very orchestrated. It seems like they put it out there just at the right time to take your focus off the real thing that we really need to be concentrating on, the election. Living for Jesus. People need to stop making idols out of these monsters. Just because someone is talented, that does not make them a good person, correct? Or mean you should trust them, put him on a pedestal. Idolatry is a bad sin. It is. And you should never have any idols, not before God. You can't be a true believer if you idolize people. And there's a lot of people who do that. They don't even have to have nothing. They could just have a mouthpiece that just is entertaining. That's it. Ain't nothing coming out of their mouth but lies and bull. And they have nothing. They have not accomplished not one thing in life. Period. They can't show you one husband, one house, one automobile. They might can show you a car. There's a big difference in a car and an automobile. At the price and everything else. They can't show you one husband, but they might have a house full of children. And they out here talking about your illegitimate children and they got them at home themselves. When you really stop and you listen to these people, that's what you should be thinking. How you gonna talk about her when you in the same boat? Y'all just alike. You ain't no better than her. That's why I don't like to do commentary on these people out here. It's too easy to tear them down. They don't have what they claiming to have. And what they do have, you don't want it. You passed that stage in life long time ago. Or you never wanted it. Here's what it is. Hey, Latina, good morning. I like my life, drama-free. I've cut people out of my life to maintain a drama-free life, and you have to do that sometimes. Some people don't grow up. They're in the same place. Let's say I met somebody when they were in their 30s. We're 40 years later. We're 70s now, okay? And they still acting like that 30-year-old you met. You better get rid of them. They have not matured. They have not aged. They have not grown up. They have not experienced enough in life. They are going to take you down with them. They keep running back to the same people who cut them down the first time, thinking, oh, this time it's going to be better. No, it's going to be worse because they got you down. Once they activate your brain, that's the audience right there that they needed. No way. David, it took 28 years. Now everyone want to be Cat. This Jag that I've been saying this since I was a kid. I'm not giving no celebrity credit. They not like us. No, they're different. Or different in the sense that they dealing with high, powerful people with money who give them the opportunity to make money. The name of the game when you get there is to continue to make that money. And then once you set up that lifestyle for you, you don't have a choice. Now, you want to keep the house up on the hill and everything that goes along with it. You want to drive these collector cars that you have garaged somewhere. Okay? You want to travel to where you want to travel with no problems and take an entourage with you on your dime. So it becomes a lifestyle. And nobody, once they get there, they don't want to come down off of it. That's the problem. Daniel L. Hello from Sweden. How are you? Welcome to Chatting with Ms.V. Fanny Hunt. Hello. Finally caught you live. Thank you, Fanny. I appreciate that. Yeah, we try to stay out here at least an hour. But I got something I want y'all to think about it. I was thinking about it this morning, so I wrote it down so I wouldn't get it wrong. So a positive plus a negative will give you a result that depends on the magnitude of the numbers. Did you get it? A positive plus a negative will give you a result that depends on the magnitude of the numbers. So if that be the case, these people are only strong as the numbers, positive numbers that they have in their life. You with me? If the positive number is larger, the result will be positive. Who has the larger following will get the most positive numbers based on their content. If we're going to look at it as content, content doesn't necessarily have to be true. Content does not necessarily have to be positive, but that's what you're going to get. And if the negative number is larger, the result will be negative. You see how that goes? It can go positive or it can go negative. Which one are you going to choose? That's where I am. I could come out here and I could go straight negative. I could come out here and I could go straight drama. I don't choose to do that. I don't care what the numbers say. That's not my life. That's not the life I live. So I would be living a lie out here on social media. Too many people know me outside of social media. That's what I always think about when I'm out here on the tube. Are you living for these people who coming into your chat who don't really know you? They're getting to know you over time. Are you living for yourself? Or are you living for the people outside of here? I would tend to say I'm living for myself. So the people outside of here that do know me will continue to respect me. I can't demand no respect from nobody who don't know me. Nobody who just look at me and automatically don't like me. That ain't even real. That's virtual stuff. I don't know you, but it don't make me not like you. You gotta do something or say something that's gonna make me, and I'm still probably not gonna like you. I just don't want to be around you. That's it. Because you don't know when to be quiet or you carry things too far. It's gonna be something in that respect that I'm not gonna want to deal with you. Or you just straight fake. You over here trying to be my niece but you over there in a channel that's talking about me, go over there. Don't worry about coming back over here no more. No, I don't need that fakeness in my life. I'm good all by myself. I always have been. I love people. I love people to be around people. I love to be around people, but not everybody. I pick and choose. You should too. Hey, Jean, keep your channel positive, very informative. Thank you, Jean. I'll do my best every day to not change who I was the day I came out here. I didn't come out here for drama. I didn't come out here lying on nobody. I didn't come out here dogging nobody, bashing nobody. I got bashed. I got dogged. But I still didn't dog them. When I came for them very, very intelligent, very positive. Stay away from me. You don't have to like me. It's all good. This is what you said. This is what's true. This is my boundary. You stepping over. I would really think that you need to move back. Okay, we're not the same people. I don't want to be you. I want to be me. I'm good with me. Obviously, you're not good with you. That's been my message, okay? So, thank you, Miss Audrey. I just wish when you came in here with whatever you're saying, you could come in here with your name. Because if I got something to say, I'm going to say it with Chatting with Ms.V. That's who I am. That's my handle, and that's part of my name. I'm not going to come in with no fake pages. If I want to drop in and say something, I'm going to just drop in and say it. But normally when I'm done with you, you ain't got to worry about me dropping in no more. Well, I ain't coming. I don't even want to view you. I don't even want to hear nothing you said. When I'm done, I'm done. Ain't no coming back. Come back for what? For it to be worse the second time around than it was the first time when I ain't do nothing to you the first time? That's an illness. I don't want to be a part of it. Go get the help you need. That's the way I look at it. Okay? All right. So, anybody got anything they want to talk about tonight when we come back? Hold on. Alexis, they took you out. Telling somebody, hey, baby, I'm from Louisiana. If you're looking for a relationship, I'm not. Okay? Going on. Perfectly imperfect. What's the matter? It's all good, baby. Why something got to be wrong? Expressing my feelings and who I am. Okay? What I deal with, what I won't deal with. That's how the people get to know who I am. This is all they've ever seen since I've been out here. Nothing different. So my question was, does anybody have a topic of conversation they would like to talk about tonight? Y'all used to email me. I miss Nop Tiger. I don't know what happened to her because she used to email me all the time with topics of conversation that she wanted to talk about. And a lot of the topics came from her. So I have no clue where she is. I'm hoping that nobody bothered her because some people were bothered who were coming over here in my chat every day. They were being harassed. Others of y'all were strong enough to say, hey, I'm going where I want to go. Lady, leave me alone. I have one lady that looks at me every day from the bushes because she was being harassed. And I told her, come out in the chat. What are they going to do? Nothing that's going to take no money out of your pocket or nothing physical. They ain't crazy. They talk crazy. I worry not about that kind of stuff. Okay, so anyway, if y'all have something, you know mine. Hey, Rena, we love you. Love you right back. Rena, how did you like the trivia we did last night? Because I used to do little games from time to time just to get away from the monotony of doing the same old thing all the time. I'm constantly thinking of something that's different. I don't know how it's going to be viewed. I don't know how many people going to like it and don't like it. All you can do is try, as long as it ain't hurt nobody and it's positive. Mr. Mills says, hello everyone in the chat. I thank you for coming in. I appreciate that. My moderators. Um, I had two of y'all in here this morning. Auntie Audrey is here always. And yo, um, I didn't see Sting. It's a bit early. Sting likes to stay up late like I do and then sleep in the morning. But it's all good. It gave me a headache. Why did it give you a headache, Rena? Now, come on now. You can control that. I didn't like the cheating. But how do we know she was cheating? We really can't say she was cheating, Rena. Let's be real about it, because we weren't there on the other end of the camera to really say if she was cheating. We can say it appeared that she was cheating, especially coming from your moderator. Okay. Well, the next one, only thing I can say, Rena, is the next one we do, won't be no cheating. You're going to either know it or you're going to not know it. The only way you're going to be able to win, if you have studied my personality, you have watched my videos, you have watched my lives, that's the only way you're going to be able to answer the questions, because Google won't have them. Me and my life. That will be the next game we'll play, okay? And I know it's going to be funny. Some people are going to say some real strange stuff. I'm prepared for it. It don't matter to me. I don't take this stuff personal like that. But it's all good. It's not the last game we're going to play, Rena. So I could say this too, in her defense, that this is not the first time trivia has been played. I know In the Safe Zone played trivia for a couple of weeks on her channel over there. Maybe I picked some of the same questions that could have been asked on her channel. I know Sting goes over there also. So that's why I'm leery of saying that she cheated, because I didn't see that. I would have had to been on the other side of the camera to say that that was fact. Okay? But just know, we're going to be playing some more different games. We have played quite a few games over here that you can't cheat on. You going to either know it or you not going to know it. So don't give up, Rena. You're going to have your time. You might know some things she might not know when it comes to me. Okay? Ms. Audrey says, I love being a cheerleader last night. It was fun. See y'all this evening. Okay, Ms. Audrey's telling me my time is up, and she's about right. I got about a minute left. So please hit that like button. Thanks to all of y'all for coming in, chatting with me this morning. If you think of a topic between now and 7 o'clock, between 7 and 8 when I normally come on at night, drop it in my email, vetbmom@gmail.com, and we'll talk about it. Otherwise, it's going to be something that comes off the top of my head, okay? Because I know some of y'all be waiting on the topic. Y'all don't like to just come out here and chat, okay? But sometimes I do, because I don't have time to really prepare. Coming out of a meeting this morning, I didn't have time to prepare a topic. When I got out the meeting, I drove straight home and I came on live. So that's how it's going. Ate me a sandwich right quick. Now I got to bust these dishes that I used from breakfast this morning and get ready to go back to work for 1:35. And I appreciate each and every one of y'all coming in. I'm working, TT, I've been listening from the bushes. That's all good. Miss Jackie's in the building. Thank you for coming in, moderating. You're eating lunch? Okay, Miss Jackie. I'm sorry for being a big crybaby. I love you, Ms.V. That's okay. I just don't want any confusion with anybody over here. I want everybody coming in here from whatever channel you coming from. If you're coming from the outside, if I met you out there, Just get along. I mean, I know families always gonna have some kind of little disagreement or whatever, but can we solve it and keep it moving? That's all. Okay. It's all good. You made my heart feel so good when you said the money is going to run through their hands. Okay. JU, uh, Auntie, you look too good for your age. No disrespect. I love y'all. Thank you, and welcome to Chatting with Ms. V. Y'all make sure y'all show the love by hitting the like button, becoming a member for less than a bag of potato chips, or subscribing to the channel. That's how you show love over here, okay? But this is a godly channel, and we are fair people. We don't like deceitfulness. It's okay, Rena. We're going to leave that alone because that is over. The next time, next week when we do it, it'll be all about me. But see how much you know about me. Okay? You just hit the like button. You forgot. Okay, it's all good. All right, so I'll see you good people later on tonight. I have a topic of conversation for you tonight, Rena. I know y'all like topics, okay? So take care until then. Much love to you, and I'll see you guys later. Have a good day. Bye-bye.